Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. This is Millen Livis, Financial Independence Mentor. And today's session, today's mini class is about pros and cons of real estate investing. And before I begin, I want to make sure that you can hear me and you can see me, because actually I was told that Facebook has a major outage today, and I'm not sure whether you can even see this broadcast. And let me check, and it looks like you cannot see me. And so I will probably need to do this some other time, which is very frustrating because I can see myself live. You know what, let's just do that, right? Let's just do that, because we have to do what we have to do. We cannot allow technology stop us, okay? So today we're going to talk, like I said, about pros and cons of real estate investing. And the reason for this topic is that I met a lot of women who are very interested in adding rental income into their streams of income. However, they have a lot of concerns, anxiety, hesitation about investing in real estate. So I felt that it would be beneficial for all of you to know pros and cons of real estate investing, right? So if you have any questions, please post them as we go along. And even though I prepared an agenda, I see that it's not probably going to be displayed for whatever reason today, unfortunately. So we're going to do, you know what, let me try to refresh and see if that would help, because I want to see if you can. Okay, so yes, now you can see the agenda. Great. So today we're going to talk about pros and cons of the real estate investing. And like I said, a lot of people are interested in real estate investing. However, they have hesitation, they have anxiety. And I want to talk to you about pros and cons of real estate investing. And frankly, I prepared the comments for the agenda for this presentation, but for some reason today is not displaying even the agenda. So let me start with pros. What are the advantages of investing in real estate? The first of all, obvious advantage is that you receive income from rental real estate investing, right? So income, if you set up your business properly and systematize it, it's a consistent, it's reliable income that you can expect every month. And not only that, this income usually grows over time, because the value of real estate usually appreciates over time. So the rental income also grows over time. So that's a very big advantage of this form of investing. The second form of the second advantage of investing in real estate is ability to deduct a lot of things. So first of all, you can deduct depreciation, you can deduct interest on loan. What is depreciation? Over time, any property depreciates in value, in books, in book value, right? So you can even remodel property, but the book value of the property appreciates over time. And guess what? You can deduct this depreciation from your income. So this is a very very good legal way to reduce your taxes. And you can also deduct interest on your loan. If you borrowed money to purchase your real estate properties, you can deduct interest on your loan. So that's the second advantage of real estate investing. The third one is that you accumulate equity. So as you pay off your principal on your loan, your the equity or the value of the property that you already paid off appreciates as well, increases as well, grows. And basically your tenants help you to pay off your loan, which is a nice thing to have as well. So equity appreciation is also a very big advantage of having rental real estate. Because not only you paying off the loan, and that way you build up equity, also the value of the property, like I mentioned before, appreciates usually over longer period of time, and that also builds up equity on the property. So the that was the third one, the third advantage that I wanted to bring to your attention. The fourth one is, again, the value of the property appreciates. It appreciates almost across all kinds of properties. Could be commercial, could be residential, condos, apartment buildings, maybe mixed properties, commercial and residential, etc. Usually if you buy property in a attractive location, because it depends on location, but usually over a longer period of time property appreciates. That's how you build equity in addition to paying off your loan. So appreciation is another advantage of rental real estate investing. The next advantage that I wanted to bring to your attention today is leverage. Leverage is opportunity to use other people's money. Basically, you take advantage of the entire access to the property, but you only can enjoy putting only partial amount of money that this property worth. So, for example, your property may worth, like, just to keep it simple, 100,000. You may need only to put 20,000 as a down payment, but you will take advantage of the entire 100,000 value. And if you rent it, if it's a good deal, if it's a good property, then your income will not only cover your expenses and your mortgage payments, but also you will enjoy the income that you receive from this property. So that's another leverage is another very important aspect of having rental property and advantage of having it. Now, I promise you that I will talk about disadvantages of or cons of having property investment. So I want to be very clear that as much as I want to tell you that it's as simple as asking your real estate agent to buy the property for you, rental property for you, it's not. So number first con or disadvantage is that you really need to know what you're doing. You really need to do your own due diligence. You cannot just rely on other people telling you that this is a great investment, this is so close to the school, this is so close to transportation, this is so close to the beach. You have to really check everything yourself. You have to know, do your numbers, make sure that you know where property is located. If whatever advantages are mentioned by your agent, if you work with the agent, that they are accurate. And guess how I know that? So the next one, the next important disadvantage for many people is that you must calculate the value of the property that you buy accurately. And why I say it's disadvantage, because for a lot of people who feel that they can just enter into real estate investing without knowing how to calculate the value, how to estimate the value, how to calculate pro forma statement, they unfortunately get not pleasant surprises. So that's another con for some people who entered real estate investing field without knowing and lost a lot of money. Another thing that might be a disadvantage for some people is that usually in real estate, you've got to know how to negotiate. You don't have to know how to install windows or how to install tile. That's not necessary, but negotiation is the super important skill. Actually, it's important in any business, but in real estate, it is super important to know how to negotiate. Another disadvantage is for some people, like those who don't know exactly how to identify the location of the property, is that you really need to know where to buy the rental properties, so you will be able to rent it easily, right? So you will be able to have reliable and pleasant tenants to deal with. So location is very important, and for many people, they don't really want to have to do the due diligence, to have the location investigation, etc. So that was another disadvantage. Another thing that is very important is that you've got to get attractive terms of financing, because financing, just like I like to say, when you make money when you buy, financing is very, very essential for your success in real estate. So that's another could be another disadvantage for some people if they feel that they need to have a lot of money. For example, they want to buy a commercial building and they need to put significant down payment and they don't have this money. So that could be a disadvantage to many people. Another challenge or con or disadvantage is that many people enter real estate investing because they want to have a cash machine. They want to have cash machine from day one or maybe months one. And I'm telling you that unless you systematize your business, it will not be cash machine. It will be another job. And that's why I suggest that you definitely find a way to systematize your real estate business. It's very, very lucrative. It could be very lucrative. It could change your life, change your financial life, provide you incredible opportunities to travel, freedom of location, have freedom of location, freedom of money, freedom of choice, freedom of time. But you've got to systematize it so you will be able to outsource it. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you in terms of pros and cons of real estate investing. Now, what I want to tell you that because I invest successfully in real estate for over 15 years, I know the terrain. I know where, so to speak figuratively, where bodies are buried in real estate investing. And everything that I included in terms of pros and cons in today's presentation, everything is covered in my brand new, hands-on, very comprehensive training, Grow Wealth with Real Estate Investing. You will know how to negotiate. You will know how to find a property that is good income property. You will know how to buy it right, how to finance it right, how to rent it right, and how to operate it right. So everything is covered, that all the tools, all the resources, I will share with you my documents that I use in my business. And I believe that it could be a great opportunity for you to truly establish financial independence in your life. And if you're interested in learning more about this opportunity, about this program, I invite you to look at my page that describes it. I will post the link below this video. And if you have any questions, you can contact me when you have a chance. And that's would be it for today's presentation. I'm not even sure if you can see me, but I hope that Facebook fixed the outages that we experienced today for a few hours now. So I just felt that let me just give it a try. All right. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for being curious about opportunities that can help you to become financially independent. And I'm excited to see you, to hear from you. And with this being said, have a wonderful day, and I wish you many, many successes in your endeavors for being financially independent. Take care. Be well now.